Hello, Lacrosse friends. Welcome back to the Duel in Dallas. It is Sunday. It is Game 2. I'm Steven Stamp, bringing you this Thompson Brothers Lacrosse presentation from the NITEX Center here in the heart of Texas. We have the Oilers and the Lone Stars. The DFW Oilers, we've decided to call them. That's Dallas-Fort Worth. The Lone Stars on the other side. So the Oilers on your left in the orange and teal with the oil well on the chest. They will be going left to right on your screen. The Lone Stars going right to left, wearing the blue with the white shoulder caps. So we do know the Centurions going 3-0, the St. Louis Centurions, will be in the championship final at noon or thereabouts. And we believe it will be a Texas All-Star team playing against them in the championship game. That team, unlikely to include Paul the Wall Wallstrom, who gutted out a tough game about an hour ago after being hurt on the second shot he faced in the contest. He is shaking his head as he's over at the camera working it. That was not a fun experience for him. He's saying all in the day of a goalie. Oilers come up with the win off the faceoff. Dickerson with the ball. That is Brad Dickerson wearing number 6. Ball bounces out. Cale Dow is wearing the other number 8. There are two number 8s. Nick Coyne, the captain, he will have the camouflage shorts on. There's Cale Dow with it, just wearing the gray shorts. Scoops that one off the boards, watched by Bratton. Bratton pushes through, check. Smoller picks up Dow. Dow up top. Hard shot. Looked like Braxton Nolan got a bit on the stick, but still plenty of force behind that rip by Brendan Taylor. Oilers get it back, throw it down the floor, but it will be turned over. Smoller takes it. Looks like Kyle Mickelson, they're wearing number 9, hands it off to Jake Frederick. Couple of spins. And a shot and a goal for the Lone Stars to start things off. Welcome back, Lacrosse fans. We're rolling again. That ball scooped up by Dexter Good. Oh, the pass doesn't get through, though. Knocked down Good, who played in the last game. And the ball loose in the corner. Snagged there by Nick Coyne. Behind the back pass. Matt Young with the catch, but was on his offhand. Didn't have much of a chance. There's a shot by Kennedy. Pat Kennedy gets one off the pipe. There's a shot on the run. That one stopped. Jimmy the Jet Bovaird, who was heroic yesterday in his efforts against the St. Louis Centurions, and I've just elicited a chuckle because his lovely girlfriend Casey, with her hair very straight today, is sitting beside me. And she's worried that the praise is going to go to his head. Tyler Gamble running along the boards, backs out outside the restraining line, still looking for someone to pass to. Low pass. It is eventually scooped up by Skovic, who bounces one up into the mesh. Far side. Little spin move. There's a shot by Chase Toledo. Wearing number 16 with the orange helmet, orange gloves. Very matchy-matchy. Gets it up top to Jake Frederick. Shot turned aside. Skovic knocked down from behind by Nolan. That's going to be a loose ball push and Oilers possession. Griffin Gradke, that is with the silver helmet, I believe, wearing number 16. I think that's him. That's what he was wearing yesterday. A save by Bovaird. The ball picked up. Some serious forecheck pressure from Gradke. 8-second count in jeopardy here. There it is. Tom Coyne on top of that count. And it will be Oilers possession. Cale Dow starting with the ball. He's got Nick Coyne, his fellow number 8. Dow's going to run off to the far right. Pass through the middle. Kennedy puts the shoulder down. Behind the back pass back up to Dow. The 5 righty situation for the Oilers. Again, lefties at a premium here in Dallas, as they are throughout the United States. I talked to Steve Govett, the former GM and president of the Colorado Mammoth, and he was saying that it seems like only left-handed guys shoot left in the U.S. In Canada, a lot more guys shooting left. I've never understood, frankly, why guys shoot left when they're right-handed, but thankfully a lot of them do, and we balance out the sides of the lacrosse floor. Smoller ducks underneath. Dow's pressure. A little tuck shot attempt by Frederick, but that's stopped by Tunstall. The outlet pass doesn't quite connect with Coyne. He comes back, tries to check on Smoller. The ball does get to Cole Jordan. Jordan offhand shot, rips it. Great finish by Cole Jordan, beating Tunstall. And it's 2-0 Lone Stars. This is your first game watching at the Duel in Dallas here at the NYTEX Center in lovely Dallas, Texas. We are playing 4 10-minute quarters running time. Tournament brought to you by Thompson Brothers Lacrosse. And I'm Steven Stamp, down from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, to enjoy the festivities here in Dallas. Having a great time this weekend. There's a shot on the run. That goes wide. Looks like no Shane Thomas today for the Lone Stars, which is a... That's right, actually. We knew he had to work in the morning, I believe. Hopefully he'll be here for the final game. Looks like Braxton Nolan's going to head to the penalty box. So he'll serve 2 minutes or less, and the Oilers will get a chance on the power play to see if they can break the goose egg up on their side of the scoreboard. 2-0 for the Lone Stars. We've got 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Kennedy will start with it and run the power play from the top. Now he's going to cut down below. Dexter Good was open in the middle, but the pass didn't quite get through. He's got it now under some serious defensive pressure. Now the defender kind of backs way into the box. Pass to the far side is a little bit high and skips away. Snagged here by Kyle Mickelson. Swim move. Sheds the stick of Dexter Good. Great play, all on his own, going to the net. One hand, underhand, backhand, whip shot. Things are going pretty well till then. There's a shot by the other Jordan. I believe that's another Jordan. Don't have him listed on the schedule. And loose ball foul, so the Lone Stars will once again start with possession. Cole Jordan switches hands to get a shot off. Goes off the backboard. Skovic comes up with it. A little lackadaisical with the ball, and some Jake Frederick gets some pressure on him and causes a turnover. It should be an 8-second count. Even Nick Coyne, who has been reffing some games over on the Oilers bench, is indicating the time has run out on the Oilers to get the ball over center. So the Lone Stars will go back to the power play. Minute 22 to go in the period. 32 seconds now on the penalty. Sorry, so it's the Oilers on the power play. Of course, the Lone Stars shorthanded, but still doing a great job. There's Frederick, gets his own rebound, shoots, save Tunstall. Back-to-back saves, and then I think the ball was actually kicked by Skovic and up into the face mask of Tunstall. Great back check there by Cole Jordan. He gets the ball across to Frederick. Here comes Smoller. He's going to sweep shot. Looked like he was going far side. Pulled it back a little hook back to the near side and beats the foot of Travis Tunstall. Very deceptive shot. Nice job, Smoller. And it's 3-0 with 40 seconds to go here in the first period. Nick Coyne grabs the ball off the faceoff, but Bratton knocks the stick right out of his hands. The battle's still continuing. There's a loose ball push, big time by Matt Young, but the Oilers come out with it. Tunstall has gone to the bench for an extra attacker. They don't even have 5 guys right now. They have actually, it's for the end of the quarter, but they actually had 7 runners on the floor. It's going to be a goal into the empty net. Even with 7 defenders, the Oilers unable to keep everyone covered off, and it will be a goal for the Lone Stars. Tom Coyne has signaled goal. Travis Tunstall is talking to him. Actually, I believe by the rules, if you have too many men on the floor with the goalie pulled, it's an automatic goal anyway, because it would be a penalty shot. So it's the Lone Stars goal, and 4-0 for the Dallas Lone Stars over the DFW Oilers. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a minute and a half. We're back underway, second quarter action. It is 4-0 for the Lone Stars. Again, in theory, the winner of this game, well, it depends actually. The Lone Stars will win. If they win, they would go to the final. But, little twister, big twister actually, from Griffin Gradke. But we're leaning heavily. Around the world, Nick Coyne! Not nearly as nice as the one I banged off one post inside the other yesterday, but he had a goalie there and I didn't. So I'm going to give the edge to Nick Coyne. possibly the goal of the weekend, going around the world past Jimmy the Jet Beauverde. That is a beauty. Coyne just lurking on the crease. The Oilers pick up a loose ball, and he's down there all alone on his offside. Takes the lovely pass from Dow. Walks across and around the world. What a finish. Shades of John Grant there. He's got the best around the world I've ever seen. Saw beauty a couple of years ago. Kevin Ross playing for the Oakville Rock. Running across the crease offside, went around the world. Lovely play when that works. Anyone who's not familiar with the term around the world just means you take a shot on your forehand side, but you go around, you swing your stick all the way around your body, so you're still shooting the forehand side, but you've changed the angle substantially to where it comes from. You're able to go back to the side you're coming from. Bratton will just swat the ball down into the corner, and Travis Tunstall is going to throw it behind the back, but he goes straight to Jordan, has to get back to his net. Save! Tunstall makes it spectacular. Cole Jordan now fighting after this loose ball. 2-on-1, and he flicks it out high. Cale Dow comes up with it. Jake Frederick all over him. Another save by Tunstall. Throws the outlet pass up ahead to Gradke. Down, knocked to the ground, and then slashed. Penalty coming, at least one, to Kyle Mickelson. Illegal cross-check, the call. I could have called illegal cross-checking, slashing, holding. Looks like it's just going to be 2 for Kyle Mickelson. And the Oilers will go to the power play. They have the last goal, the beauty from Nick Coyne. And they will go with the 5 rights alignment. Again, if you are a left-handed lacrosse player or think you might like to be a left-handed lacrosse player and you're in the Dallas area, come on out. They will be happy to see you come. Kennedy threw about 4 stars. All of them out on the floor. Gets the shot, but that's stopped by Jimmy the Jet Beauverde. Kennedy. Oh, beautiful save. Kennedy over the back. Jimmy the shoulder Beauverde. What a stop. Jimmy the hand Beauverde. He actually turned the hand facing out, so the open side of the glove, the hand palm side of the glove was out. Not something you want to get into, but he makes the stop. And now the outlet pass smack in the middle of the scoreboard. We have found Jimmy Beauverde's weakness. He does not throw the high pass very well. Kennedy wants the whistle blown back in, and he's got a point. And the ball over to Brad Dickerson. Had it now. It's coming up to Cale Dow. Still on the power play are the Oilers, as they could not beat Beauverde. Kennedy directing traffic to Dickerson. Gets it to Dow. Now it's scooped up by Dexter Good. Gets his own rebound. Scores! Slips it past the foot of Jimmy Beauverde. 4-2 power play goal. Dexter Good. Perseverance pays off for Good, whose first shot was turned aside. Welcome to the Duel in Dallas to everyone watching on YouTube and on Periscope, via Twitter via Periscope, or Twitter, just Twitter. Please share with your friends. Let them know we have some championship action coming at noon, and in noon Central Time, 1 o'clock in the East, 10 a.m. on the West Coast of Canada and the United States. And I'm going to say about 1 in the morning in Australia. So, Brooke, if you're watching, welcome. Fake pass across on top to Young. Buries the top corner. Great passing. What a play. Young is fired up, getting into it. That is a lovely finish. Terrific passing. And Young tucks it home. And now he'll go back and take the face-off. Penalty coming for a little after the goal fracas. From his knees on the far side, the pass by, I believe it was Griffin Gradke. throwing that one. That's a great play, and Young had Bovaird down and tucked it over his shoulder into the corner. It's 4-3. The Oilers are mounting a comeback. And with Bratton going off for the penalty, Jordan has to take the face-off. Young wins that, and the Oilers immediately to the power play. They're at their 5-on-4. Coyne passes down, skips away. Sorry, that was Dow passing it down. I got fooled by the dueling eights. Gradke, hard shot off Rashid West. He is not enjoying that sensation. He will head off to the bench. Looks like he took it in the arm. Play blown back in. As play was blown down because West was hurt. And then as the replacement player was running out, play was blown back in. Tom Coyne and Jimmy Bovaird having a heated discussion. I'm going to have to go with Jimmy the Jet Bovaird on this one. I think if you're going to blow play down for a player who's hurt, you got to let him get off the floor and get his replacement out. Smoller takes the pass, drives by Skovic, right out top. The shot by Nolan. That one bounces down. A little hook, and it's up into the mesh. Oilers possession. No, they're going to give it to the Lone Stars. And an Oiler was down the floor looking for the breakout pass. They've got 6 guys on the floor now. And they're all in the playing area. Oilers get possession. Dexter Good running up the floor. Thinking about a shot. Now he'll hand it off to Cale Dow. Dow switches hands. Oh, and that shot drills Northcutt behind the net. He's a little banged up. Nick Coyne, hard, high, low to high, but Bovaird gets it with his shoulder, pounces out. Jimmy the Cap Bovaird jumping on that one like a ball of yarn. Long outlet pass. Smoller shoots, save Tunstall. Tunstall much better rebound control today, and he's going to avoid the clock all the way down to Dexter Good. Shoots, save. Jimmy the Stick Bovaird stops that one. Good shoves West, who got hit by a shot on his last shift. Now gets cross-checked in the back. And those two will head off the floor as the Lone Stars head down to the other end of it. Mickelson has the ball, being watched by Dickerson along the boards. Pass out in a quick release, but not quite on net. It's going to go up into the mesh. It'll be Oilers' possession. Smoller arguing that it touched somebody, but that was definitely clear of everybody. So the Oilers have the ball. Long pass ahead. Gradke catches it. Nice little lob pass ahead to Dow. He's all alone. Far side goal. Tucks it home. Beautiful little sweep shot just inside the far post by Cale Dow. Under a minute to go in the first half, and we are tied 4-4. After the Lone Stars took a 4-0 lead, the Oilers have swept back. Yesterday, it was the Oilers getting way out on the arrows and then really flatlining, as they said, in the second half. Gamble gets the ball, steps over and back, though. He was okay if he'd thrown the ball immediately, but just hesitated and stepped back into his own side of the floor. Final possession of the first half will belong to the Lone Stars. They will not pull Jimmy Bovaird. They're just going to go 5-on-5. Now West heading to the bench, and Smoller will come out and join the offensive set with 14 to go. Pass out from the back. Jordan grabs it. Goes into the corner. Can't quite corral it. He's under some defensive pressure. We'll just take a shot pass. Not sure which it was. Mickelson, as the time expires, will just stop the ball. It's 4-4 after 20 minutes of action. The second half will decide it between the Oilers and the Lone Stars. I'm Steven Stamp, bringing you the duel in Dallas, presented by Thompson Brothers Lacrosse. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back in about 4 minutes. Welcome back, lacrosse friends, to the Duel in Dallas, brought to you by Thompson Brothers Lacrosse. We're underway in the third quarter. It is all tied up, 4-4, and Dickerson passes ahead. Behind the back shot by Kennedy, stopped by Jimmy the Shoulder Bovaird. Ball loose in the corner. Kennedy fighting for it. Oh, it gets under the carpet. Carpet comes up, and then the ball pops out. And the Oilers get it back. Kennedy finally finds it. He has been trying hard to bury goals this weekend. And a couple of fakes, and he squeezes it by Bovaird to put the Oilers ahead 5-4. One minute into the third quarter, the Oilers have pulled ahead 5-4. Young and Bratton back at the faceoff dot. Bratton pulls it out. Oh, misses the scoop. Nick Coyne dives for it. Smoller, pass across, knocked down by Coyne. Coyne's running the floor. He's got a man with him. Spins off. 4 Lone Stars quickly back. Coyne hangs on to it. Everyone's just a little late getting open spots, so they're just going to set up the offense. Directing traffic with his head, gets a pick. Pass behind the net. Gradke dives. Scores! Tuck shot. Griffin Gradke. Great diving goal. What a play. I'm going to take advantage of having the YouTube feed on, which is a little delayed, so I get to see the play after it happens. And Gradke behind the net dives, tucks it up top. Bovaird was right on the post, but down on his knee, just a little spot over his shoulder, and Gradke flipped the ball up and into it. Kennedy taking the face-off. Running towards the net, flip behind the back. Can't connect with Dickerson. This is Zane Jackson, I found out at halftime, wearing Cole Jordan's number. Zane Jackson shoots, save Tunstall. Here come the Oilers back the other way. Kennedy was still up the floor, can't catch the pass, and it'll go all the way down to Bovaird. Rasheed West will pick it up. That pass a little bit too far, scooped up along the back. No, it's not scooped up along the backboards. Cale Dow will get position, spin it out. Tony Martin trying to come up with the ball. Bit of a shove on Jake Frederick. Oh, so that's actually Cole McKenzie. Who? Oilers get the ball back. They lead 6-4 after the Gradke dunk goal, and he has the ball once again. Cale Dow shoulders in, gets the pass. Lets it rip. Jimmy Bovaird missed it with the stick, but had the leg there. It goes into the pad, the right leg pad, not up in the knee. It actually goes between the two sections. Great hustle play there by Gradke. He is shining in this game. That pass is picked off, though. Here comes Kirby Ayers, who is wearing number 9 for the Lone Stars this game, stepping in to help them fill some numbers. So that is Ayers, not Kyle Mickelson, as I was saying in the first half. Found out a few things during play there. Coyne comes to pick up the check. Down to 5 seconds for Lone Stars to shoot. Coyne knocks it loose, comes up with the loose ball. Passes off to Kennedy. Oh, hits the cutter in front. Great save. Jimmy to the side. Bovaird gets it with the uppers. Nice little sidearm shot attempt, but Bovaird all over it. The Lone Stars are shorthanded. We have a penalty to Braxton Nolan, but they have the man on top of the crease. Kennedy, top corner, beats Beauvert, 7-4 Oilers. Back to the face-off circle. The Oilers have scored 7 straight goals. The Lone Stars, though, do come up with possession off the face-off. Cole McKenzie with the ball on the far side will try to get something rolling here. Bratton takes the pass. Jason Feltz, number 6, with the ball. Pass across to McKenzie. Play is blown down. Oilers trying to break out. Nick Coyne at the restraining line, directing traffic. Hard pass across. A little low, though, for Cale Dow. Skips past and snagged there by Jason Feltz. Double teamed by the 8s, Dow and Coyne. Coyne with pressure, getting close on the 8-second count. They got about a second to get across. They just make it. Nice play by Feltz to get it ahead to McKenzie. Gradke can't control McKenzie. Double team comes though, knocks him to the floor. He holds on to the ball, gets back up. McKenzie running around behind the net. He's got a man out top. Feltz is available. Sorry, that's St. Jackson was up there. Gradke picks it off just too high for Coyne. Tips off the end of his stick. But just a slight cross check in the back of Jackson. Can't pick up the ball. He does, so flips behind the back to Dow. All alone. Hard fake goes low. Beauvert with the save, and Cale Dow standing in the crease tries to pick up the ball. That is a clear crease violation. Ball comes the other way. Lone Stars with it. 2:05 to go in the third quarter. 7-4 for the Oilers after they've scored 7 straight goals. Jason Feltz spins, shoots, and bounces at 5-hole on Tunstall to stop the bleeding and make it 7-5. The Lone Stars get back on the board after not scoring since the first quarter. Oh, man. No. We'll get going again. A minute and a half to go. I have a question from Gabe P. on the live chat asking, is the audio out? I don't think so. I think it's working. Paul Wallstrom on camera. Can you hear me? We seem to have audio. Not sure how long ago that came, but... Diving attempt by Kennedy. Stopped by Beauvert. Ball rolls across the far side. Ball still loose. Rasheed West tries to get it behind the back shot by Dickerson. Feltz, last goal scorer, running the floor. Pass across, doesn't connect with Ayers. Gradke scores on himself. And that's going to be a goal for Feltz. Might be Ayers. Just trying to think see if it actually does hit off of Ayers. Gradke goes to pick it up, knocks it past Travis Tunstall. Not how you draw it up, but okay, I'm watching the replay. Feltz, yeah, it does. No, I don't think it did touch Ayers. It goes across and actually bounces off an Oiler on the far side. I think Tony Martin. And then Gradke tries to pick it up. So I'm going to call the goal to Jason Feltz. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 7-6. The Lone Stars right back in it. Ball pops loose. Snagged there. Here come the Lone Stars. They got a chance. Spalding. Andrew Spalding. First time I'm seeing him. I think he must have showed up partway through the game. He is out. Has the ball. comes back out top, and they do not get a shot off. Chase Toledo just runs out of time. He shot, but it was just after the buzzer. It's 7-6 through 3 quarters of play. I'm Steven Stamp. This is the Duel in Dallas, brought to you by Thompson Brothers Lacrosse and put on by the Dallas Box Lacrosse League. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Welcome back, Lacrosse friends. Fourth quarter action, and it is a battle. 4 straight goals for the Lone Stars, then 7 straight for the Oilers. Now a pair bouncing back. Smoller will try and tie things up. Shoots just a little high over the crossbar. Ball bounces out. Nobody can grab it. Still on the floor. Finally grabbed there, but no, Jason Feltz. Now Feltz gets it. 7 to shoot, so Smoller will just let it rip. Tunstall with the save. Bounces out on the rebound. Again, much better rebound control for Tunstall today. He was just having trouble with balls getting away from him yesterday. Zane Jackson is down on the floor. Took a bump. He is helped up. Looks like he's okay. Matt Young will go over and make sure he's all right. Shout out to my sister Jane Hall back in Peterborough, Ontario, watching the game and anticipating eagerly the championship final, which will be, as we've mentioned, we're pretty sure a contest between the St. Louis Centurions and a Texas Box All-Star team. Bratton, nice little move to get the shot off. Tunstall stops it. The rebound gets away. The shot misses. Just went wide on the far side. That final game will be at noon or shortly thereafter here from the NITEX Center in lovely Dallas, Texas. Really enjoying my time down here in the Lone Star State. Dickerson reaches out to get a ball across, make sure they beat the 8-second count. Again, we're using National Lacrosse League rules here at the Duel in Dallas. $20 on the shot clock for the Oilers. And a little shovel pass. Oh, and someone has gone down in the corner. Oh, what a shot! The bouncer, top corner. I believe that's William Cannon, who showed up, again, partway through the game, is wearing the 18 of Brian Dowdle. It may actually be Brian Dowdle. No, there's no name, so that would not be Dowdle. Maybe Cannon, maybe someone else. Either way, a beautiful bounce shot up into the top corner to make it 8-6 Oilers, but a player is down in the corner. in some clear pain. Looks like it may be Rashid West. And he is coming back off an injury. Yeah, he's not putting any pressure. You can see the wrap on the right knee. He is returning from an injury. And Jimmy Bouvard was there helping, but great sportsmanship by a couple of Oilers to help him off the floor. He is really dragging, trying to keep that right leg from touching the floor. Something has clearly gone wrong with that knee. Oh, that is so difficult to watch. After the 12 noon men's final, the action will continue here at NYTEX. Not sure if we're going to be streaming any of the other games, the finals, but there will be at 3 p.m. the Panda Crew playing the winner of the Oilers. Actually, I believe in the high school final or the high school game is going to be the Panda Crew against a mix of the Dallas teams. 4 p.m. the 5th and 6th graders, 5 o'clock the 7th and 8th graders, and at 6 p.m. the high school final. Thanks to Paul the Wall Wallstrom for stepping up on camera here. Even if he does have a sore groin, I can feel you, man. I've hurt my groin about 3 times in the last month playing in my men's league. It just keeps happening. Oddly enough, I did it just no one anywhere near me. I just turned, my foot kind of caught and hurt my groin in a men's league game back in Peterborough. Then I played actually a contact pickup game in Finland. Everything was fine. Didn't bother me at all. Come back, my first game with the Masters back in Peterborough. Heard it again. Paul Wallstrom bemoaning the fact he didn't even make the save. He got beat on the play. Insult to injury. Jimmy Bouvard gets away with stepping back in his crease. The Lone Stars will get over center floor, and they are trying to creep back into this one. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's 8-6 for the Oilers. Reed Smoller trying to get back behind the net again. Gradke on him. Gradke doing it all over the floor. Terrific effort by the man in the bright silver helmet. Oh, what a shot! Jason Feltz, low to low. Little stinger in the far corner. Shoots around the screen past the foot of Tunstall. Again, we are using NLL rules. We are using NLL nets. Travis Tunstall, the goalie for the Oilers there, has taken care of getting these nets made, and they are 4 feet by 4 feet 9 inches. So it's 8-7, Feltz. Pulls them back into contention. 5:12 to go as we get set for the faceoff. Young, Bratton. Quick jump by Young, but Bratton locks on, pulls it out. Ayers and Northcutt battling. Tom Coyne, the extended whistle, and I believe he's calling it over and back on Northcutt. Definitely close. There's a shot by Feltz as he tries to recreate the sub-shot magic, but Tunstall has that one. The long outlet pass finds Dexter. Good. Gets it to, just past Northcutt, but it's snagged by Cale Dow. No, it's not. Still loose. Chase Toledo going after it. Oh, Dow gets it. Across to the far side, skips off of Northcutt. It's going to be picked up by Zane Jackson. He's running the floor. Oh, good. Flattens him. And then does a push-up. Dexter, good. That was beauty. The Oilers with the ball. Nick Coyne. Nope, it's actually Cale Dow down low. Shot, kind of off angle, off balance. Almost fooled Jimmy Bouvard, but he stays with it. Makes the save. Now the laser beam of an outlet pass to Smollard. Spalding just gets away, and Nick Coyne will grab it. Looks like Nick Coyne's got the U-Hawk on the helmet, so we should see some interesting footage from this game once they get that uploaded. Dexter, good. Sidearm shot, well wide, hooked it near side. Feltz comes up with it. No, sorry, that's Bratton. Braxton Nolan, the pass was up high, so he just head-butted it ahead to himself and came up with it. They throw it down the floor. Feltz will get it. Oh, but can't scoop it up. It goes to Tunstall, and Jason Feltz shaking his head on that one. Long outlet pass. Oh, it bounces up out into the mesh. Travis Tunstall has mastered the art of passing in this building because the clock's pretty high, but not so high that you can't hit it, as we saw earlier on Bovairds' pass. And Tunstall goes to either side when he's going with the high looper. Feltz setting up, throws it up to the top, but that is dropped. Great job by Dickerson to shield the ball, and Gradke's going for a run. Airs on him. Drops the stick, but Dickerson holds it off. Dowan is offside to Gradke. Shoots, save, Jimmy the leg, Bovaird. Dickerson getting into it out front. Kennedy tries between the legs, but no dice as Cole McKenzie was ready for that one. Now Zane Jackson gets on the back. We're going to have possession call. Oilers. Kennedy with it. Kennedy passes down. Dowd tries to get it across, but can't quite connect. Still loose. Eventually scooped up there. There's Dickerson with a shot, saved by Jimmy the shoulder. Picked up by Dow behind the back. Oh, Bovaird grabs it as it comes over his shoulder. That's a great catch. Gives it to Ayers, who's going to go for a bit of a run. Gets it over mid-floor, still protecting the ball. Dow on him. Knocks it loose as he gets the shaft end of the stick. The ball's still on the floor. Dow gets great position, but then Ayers is able to back him away from it. Eventually, though, it is, we think, Cannon, I believe we're in the 18, comes up with it. Actually, it doesn't look tall enough to be William Cannon. So we're just going to say number 18 for the Oilers. This pass to Dow is off the mark, and the Lone Stars go the other way. 1:25 to go. Lone Stars coming down to their final chances. Skovic running the floor. Great hustle back by number 7. Eventually gets it loose. Skovic to the far side. Northcutt up to Kennedy. He's going to go for a trot around the back of the net. No sense of urgency for the Oilers because they've got the lead. Coyne shoots, misses. Actually hits Kennedy right in the butt. He picks it up, shoots right into the belly pad of Jimmy the Belly Bovaird. He's going to throw it ahead. 44 seconds to go. Smoller takes the pass. 2-on-0 for the Lone Stars. Smoller gets over to his correct side. Fake, shoot, scores. Beats Tunstall. It is 8-8 with 32 seconds to go. We're barely going to get to the face-off before time expires. We'll see if anyone can win and go down for a shot. Otherwise, we're going to go, I don't know, overtime, shootout. I don't think there's actually been a protocol set. We did have a shootout in one of the youth games earlier in the tournament. Young and Bratton battling away. 8 seconds left. The Lone Stars have it, but it's in their own end. Spalding can't pick it up. Dow kills it. The time will expire. It's 8-8, and we will see what happens. You can hear players yelling penalty shots. I think that's from the crowd. That's the St. Louis Centurions. We'll take a quick break. We will find out the format, and we'll be back with whatever the deciding factor is here at the Duel in Dallas, brought to you by Thompson Brothers Lacrosse. I'm Steven Stamp. Thanks for being with us. We'll be right back. All right, looks like we're doing a shootout here at the duel in Dallas as Pat Kennedy's just gone and picked up the ball. Shoots, save. Jimmy with the shoulder, Bovaird turns that one aside. No goal for the Oilers on their first chance. Reed Smoller is heading out for the Lone Stars. He'll try and start them off on the right foot. We don't know how many we're doing. I did not hear a decision on that, so we'll see. When somebody celebrates, we'll know it's over. Here's Smoller. Fake, shoots, save, arm save. The elbow of Travis Tunstall. It's the Lone Stars. It's the Oilers' turn. Griffin Gradke will come down 1-on-none on Jimmy Bovaird. He's going to fake ripping from outside. Shoots top corner. What a shot. Drilling it into top cheese right where the post and the corner meet. The crossbar meet. 1 goal for the Oilers. Here comes Jason Feltz for the Lone Stars. Starting wide. Comes in on Tunstall. Fake, shoots, scores! Dunks it by 1-1. On the shootout, now Cale Dow. I would have sent Dow as my first shooter. I think he has got the hands on this club. But he is going to go in alone on Jimmy the Jet Bovaird. Starts lefty to try and confuse him. Goes back to righty. Fake. Oh, save! Jimmy the patient Bovaird waits out. Outwaits Cale Dow. What a stop. Here comes a guy in an orange helmet. Chase Toledo. We believe it's Chase Toledo. Save! Travis Tunstall. We continue. 1 goal each for these teams. Here comes Nick Coyne. Boy, if he can get the winner, we're going to have some highlight reel U-Hawk footage. If the U-Hawk's still on there. Coyne coming in straight on. Shoots 5-hole. Beats Bovaird. The Oilers go up 2-1 in the shootout. Out comes Zane Jackson for the Lone Stars. Lefty, but he goes to his offside. Now switches back to righty. Shoots 5-hole. Bounces it through. Tunstall got part of it. Looks back. Looks under his leg. It is in the net. 2 goals apiece. And Tom Coyne didn't see where it went. Did not signal goal until Travis Tunstall dug it out of the mesh. What a finish. And now, number 18 going for the Oilers. Fake, shoots. Oh, Jimmy the leg! What a save! And the Hulkamania pose on his knee after that save. A little friendly chirp. Here comes Cole McKenzie. This should wrap it up if he can score. Travis Tunstall could extend it to another round. McKenzie slowly in, shoots. Goal! McKenzie sidestepping. Travis Tunstall is shaking his head saying no, but Cole McKenzie, I thought he kept moving. That is it. The Lone Stars win. The Cole McKenzie shootout goal 3-2 in the shootout. The Lone Stars. What a thriller. McKenzie, I'm going to watch the replay here. He keeps moving side to side, kept moving. Tunstall immediately shaking his head. He was tiptoeing, but I think he stayed out, and Tunstall still doesn't like it. But everyone's off the benches. They're out to shake. 11-10 when you include the 3-2 shootout margin. The Lone Stars win. That will do it for this game. We'll be back. It's 11:13 here in Central Time in Dallas. We'll be back at noon or shortly thereafter for the championship. The St. Louis Centurions against the Dallas Box Lacrosse League All-Stars. Should be a good one. Join me, Steven Stamp, at the duel in Dallas. High noon. Brought to you by Thompson Brothers Lacrosse. We'll see you soon.